put diff lock on, we can get out of this.
Iron Beast is just setting the car flying. No way that you can troll past me like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Iron Beast.
Yeah, bloody beast. This thing is come fly past.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Tom here, the Iron Beast. Today we're going to try and take that blood splatter effect that we just had a look at on that Dodge Charger, and we're going to try and put it on a truck today. I think we're first of all going to try and put this onto KSW's Peterbilt 352. Maybe if it doesn't look good on the cab over model, we'll put it onto Viper's 389 V2, something like that, and just see how it looks. But anyway, first thing we do is we've got our different samples of blood here straight off the internet, all free images we can use. Just pick our red, we're going to recolor them all, and then we're going to try and sort of collage them onto the paintwork livery as we go along, and hopefully get that kind of splattered effect in the right direction that we want. We want it obviously coming off the front of the truck and sweeping back along the sides of the cab. So once we've got that all right by shaping and putting these images on all over the place as we need, then we can start adding in the various color textures and shading and stuff like that. I think that's our color there. We'll go for that color there as our main color. So let's pick that. Let's quickly change all of these other images. So now let's just delete the backgrounds. Alright, so now we've got our blood. Let's get our orientation correct so that everything sort of looks like it's being washed backwards. So it's hitting the front of the truck and getting washed and splashed backwards. So we'll just flip that. There we go. That's going backward. That was done. That's kind of, we're probably just going to use the back half of this image most of the time. And this is completely sort of in its own league, really, isn't it? Anyway, we've got something to work with. We can just recolor that with a brush later. Alright, so we've got here the template for another livery I've just recently made for one of my clients earlier this week. So we're basically going to put our blood splatter across the truck here, coming across the guard, so we can take that off. So this is basically it. So let's get a new layer up. Okay, so now we've got to just envisage how we want this blood splattering. So now I'm going to just take a reference again from that video that you saw. Okay, so that's our reference image there. We're going to have this kind of thing happening on the truck along the side of the cab there. Okay, so we are going to put a slight opacity on our base color just so we can see what we're working with underneath. And then let's start looking at our randomizations up the side. So I think that bad girl there is going to be the one that's going to split off one side. And we're going to keep these as independent layers for now. Yeah, you see what I'm in there? So we can start to splatter up the door and stuff. So it's sort of, it'll wrap around a little bit, it'll look a bit random. And it works to our favor that there's a little bit of white edging here from when we used our wand. On the other side we can have this, so we'll flip this. So already we're running short on how we use these images. I want to flip that. Now we're starting to cover those sort of line areas. Boom, there we have it. Now we're starting to get this really sort of full-bodied kind of spread. Oh yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Boom, that's going to make one hell of an effect. So now we can really start to mix these images up. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I was after. Something to really ladder up the side of the cab like. I feel like something like this. You can definitely see it's starting to have a good look of its own now. Alright guys, well I think all that's left to do is really try this in the game. We'll save the DDS file as well. So you know what, we don't even need to do that. So let's just put this DDS file straight in here. And let's name this blood 1. Open up our TOP file. We've got 6 letters there, there's your counter 6. Just want to make sure our blood 1 is also 6. We're good to go, and I think we'll just go straight into our defs now. Literally just call it blood 1 as well. I'm going to leave for now the standard icon which points to simply connect. So now paint job is going to work on all of the cabs. So we've got A, B, C and D. I think we're good. Let's get in game, guys. We're just going to quickly tidy up the DDS file directly and then save it back out to save us going back into layers and things. You know, I think we're just going to sort of get rid of the more obvious stuff and make it look a bit more randomized. Yeah, we do need to get rid of some of them, but I want to leave some randoms in there because it kind of adds to that sort of messiness. I think that's definitely tidied things up a bit. And we're just going to add a few streaks now, break these lines up a bit, and we're going to go right down to a 2 pixel to do it. We just take that little piece there, I'm pretty sure we can work with that. And that's going to look pretty good. That's going to disguise most of that line sitting over the top there, or erase the rest of the image. Get rid of this, we don't need that. I think this is going to tidy it up quite nicely and it'll look alright on the truck now. We can just flatten this back out. Really happy with the look. I think what would really finish this off is one thing I'll probably get into is have a look about adding the blood effect on there, maybe on these air covers as well, and definitely on the air intake cover and the framing as well for the grille. But all in all, guys, very happy with it. I think that's looking super tough. Just something simple, something different, and it makes the truck look a different kind of effect. You can see the areas we stretched out there, it still end up looking quite naturally random. Alright guys, as you can see, I've managed to find the template and paint the grille and grille cover, which is kind of cool, and the blinkers that are on the side here as well. I did mask the bumper, but for some reason it hasn't worked, so I'll have to have a bit more of a look into the actual templates and def files for the accessories on the truck. It doesn't matter because the truck is looking really cool right now. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for this quick video anyway. Thanks again for hanging out with me, watching me build and quickly make this livery of the blood splatter. Is looking really cool. I think by the time we get Slayer and red up here, plus maybe a graphic of a Reaper kind of character or something like that, maybe coming down the side here with a scythe or something, it's going to end up looking pretty cool. And of course, if I can just get something across this bumper, would be great. As I say guys, hope you like it. Hope this inspires you to sort of make your own liveries and just not be concerned about being perfect, because as you can see here, this quick livery, which I'd consider very imperfect, has still come up looking pretty cool. But anyway guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Stay tuned, because once I get this finished the way I want it, I will be doing a video on taking it for a quick drive with the mighty Caterpillar 3412 V12 engine in there, which is just nuts. That's all for me for now. Till the next one guys, take it easy.